is Keta, the popular town Keta. This is the Emancipation Beach in Keta. Here we are standing at the beach, one of the cleanest, the neatest, and most beautiful in Africa. Yes, it is. We have a lot of tourists coming in here. We have some people who are also coming in for their honeymoon. This place is mostly for recreational activities. People come here a lot to wine and dine, a lot of activities, but we are concentrating on how beautiful, how neat our beaches are in Keta in the Volta region. We have a tourism promoter here, Mr. Jewel Deg, to tell us more about tourism in the Keta and the Angloga district. So tell us more about tourism.
Thank you very much, Ivy. I'm happy to grant this interview. Now, where we are now is Keta, a place called Emancipation Beach. The name Emancipation comes from celebrate the exodus of the black men into the diaspora. Now, in today's world, some of the resources have gone extinct, like cocoa, diamond, manganese. So the best way of generating revenue for assemblies, for regions now, is the promotion of tourism. And Keta happened to be one of the finest places so far as tourism is concerned. So when you consider Keta, its geographic location, the southeastern part of the country, and we are on the coast, the Atlantic coast. When you consider Keta municipality, our beach is roughly 27 to 30 kilometers from Haveji to about Tegbi area. When you continue to Anglogan to Adan area, it's about 70 kilometers. So 80% of tourist activities take place on the beaches across the world. So if we happen to have beaches, I believe we should exploit it very well to our benefit. Yeah, so when our new MC was inaugurated, he promised that he want to make tourism one of his trump card. So he quickly started contacting some of us who are in the sector, in the industry, to start developing plans in order to promote Keta, to promote and sell the tourism potential of the area. So I can talk about 4 tourist areas in Keta. Number 1 is nature tourism. We have the Atlantic Ocean, the sea, about 27-30 kilometers of sea, spread across the coast of Keta. We have one of the most beautiful, cleanest, and most pristine sun in the world. According to a study I did in the University of Ghana, Legon, our beaches are the cleanest. Cleaner than Miami beaches, cleaner than Barbados, cleaner than even Maldives. So we want to use these tourist attractions to promote Keta in order to attract tourists to this area. The number 2 aspect of tourism is cultural tourism. We have a rich history, a rich heritage to promote. And one of our key tourist activity is the Hogbechocho Festival. It's one of the finest in Ghana. It depicts the history of the exodus of the Anglo people from Onchen down to this place about 5 centuries ago. So we need to recapture that festival and put it on the tourism map for people to troop in here in November, first Saturday in November. Now, that is about culture. We have even music, dances, traditional songs. We happen to have the first colonial masters, the first colonizers, the Portuguese, the Danes, and the Norwegians coming to Keta. So we have that rich history to depict to the world. Now, another aspect is our environmental, ecological attractions. We have the Keta Lagoon. It's one of the largest lagoons in the world, the largest in Ghana, the second largest in West Africa after Ebriye Lagoon in Cote d'Ivoire. But the lagoon has a surface area of about 302 square kilometers. When we consider it as a Ramsar site, it is about 1,200 square kilometers together with the adjoining wetlands. So we can also use it as a tourist attraction, the Keta Lagoon or the Keta Lagoon Complex Ramsar site. It is an ecological area. It is an area of international importance because we also have migratory birds who come here during winter and to roost on our islands, the islands in the lagoon. So beyond the main lagoon, we have the Avu Lagoon. It's a freshwater lagoon. It has one animal called Sitatunga, or the water antelope. It is the only place in West Africa where we can get this species of antelope. Around Agoblerokwi, Blamazado area. This antelope is there. And it is now becoming a rare species or an endangered species. So we can capitalize on that, do some ecological researches, and open up the area for researches by the university in biodiversity. So we want to promote all these tourist attractions that we have. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the Keta Sea Defense Project. It was the second largest coastal engineering work on the coast of Africa. It has about 6 groins and 1 revetment. And this has prevented Keta from being taken totally by the sea erosion. So when you put all these things I have spoken about together, that is the tourism package. It's an offer that we can bring to the fore, promote it, market it, advertise it, publicize it for the teeming tourists to start trooping in here. Tourism is the next currency, is the next economy. Tourism is today's resource. So Keta has everything in order to reborn or to rebear itself. Excuse me. Keta must revive itself through this tourist attraction. So that is why we are trying to go around and bring all these tourist attractions to the fore and to attract visitors into our area.
So how are you going to collaborate with that?
I was called into the assembly as a government appointee for the sole purpose that, based on my background in geography and tourism, together we can create a tourist desk, or what you call a visitor information center, or tourism information center. That is bringing together all the tourist attraction into a manual, into a handbook, into a brochure that we can use to advertise the area. We are going to employ the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, in order to advertise Keta. We are also thinking about creating a website where we're going to put all these resources together in order to bring tourists to this area. So there are plans underway. We are trying to develop a tourism policy. That is the guiding document that will give us a framework as to how tourism should go. After that, we're going to do a tourism planning, a document that will give us either a 3-year or a 5-year strategic plan for tourism development and promotion in Keta. So all these are being considered by the new MCE in order to make tourism promotion a strategic tool to bring in down investment into Keta.